Nobody in comedy can bring the entire room to tears without saying a single word like Rowan Atkinson. This is Rowan Atkinson at his most funniest self. While most comedians spend their entire careers chasing the perfect punchline, Rowan Atkinson built a global empire by saying almost nothing at all.
Show us how it's done.
But what most people don't know about Rowan Atkinson is that he's nothing like the characters he plays. The man behind Mr. Bean is the complete opposite and almost unrecognizable in real life.
I probably enjoyed playing Mr. Bean the most because he's a character who's furthest away from my own character. As a person, I don't like him at all. I think he's very odd and pretty weird and not very nice.
You feeling any better? No. Excuse me. Oh!
Speaking of how unrecognizable he is, on the Graham Norton show, Rowan told the hilarious story of a stranger who walked up and swore he was the spitting image of Mr. Bean, with no idea he was talking to the actual man.
A few years ago, there was I was in a Land Rover parts department near Peterborough, the kind of place you find me on most Saturdays. And we're waiting for car parts. I was standing around with a group of guys, and I could see this guy doing that. And he came up to me after a while and he said, "Excuse me, has anyone ever told you that you're the absolute spitting image of that Mr. Bean?" And I said, "Well, actually, I am the actor who plays Mr. Bean." And he said, "I bet you wish you were." And there followed this bizarre conversation in which the more I tried to claim that I was the person whom he thought I merely resembled, the less he believed me. So, and I could tell after a while I had to bring the conversation to a close because clearly not only was he not believing me, but he was getting quite annoyed.
But nothing tops the moment when Rowan impersonated the legendary F1 commentator Martin Brundle to Martin Brundle himself, while Brundle had absolutely no idea it was happening.
Rowan, how are you?
Extremely good to see you. How are you?
I enjoyed the motorsport dinner the other night. I didn't get a chance to come over and say hello.
True, yeah, I saw you. You were very good.
I don't know about that, but what would Mr. Bean reckon to all of this Formula One malarkey?
Well, he would enjoy it very much because he's a car enthusiast, as you know.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he had some magnificent cars, didn't he?
Cars, then he'd enjoy it. But anyway, it's fantastic to be here.
Lovely to see you, Rowan. Enjoy the race, and so you're cheering for the pole sitter, Mr. Russell.
Well, thank you. May the best man win.
Absolutely.
Mom! Dad!
In one of the most iconic Mr. Bean scenes ever filmed, Rowan spent over a minute fighting to put on a swimsuit without ever removing his pants. Years later, he recreated the entire bit live on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, and brought the whole studio to tears.
So this is how to act with discretion and decorum on the beach. Should you wish to change into a swimming suit while you've got your trousers on, and you've nowhere to hide behind. And then, so what do you do first? Take chance after this. Good luck, studio. So you do this, you take everything down like this, trying to maintain as much decorum as you can. Okay, like this. And then, okay, so you're so far, so good. But this, obviously, there appears to be a logical incongruity here where you can't. Well, start with either leg, but it can be the right leg. You start like this, gotta be sweet, pull it out like this, like, see? Yeah. And then you can, there you are. There you go, okay? And then all you do is feed the crowd. Feed your right leg. Take it gently, feed. Feed it through. All right, come on, settle down, please. Answer your names. Anus. Arse bandit. Bottom. Clitoris. Where are you, clitoris?
Rowan has a rare gift. He can make the most boring, ordinary moment in life and turn it into a comedy masterpiece.
This is how Mr. Bean shaves. Okay, ready? One shave.
Okay, so you're here to audition for a part in the British Airways safety information video. Can you just look into the camera and give your name, please?
Princess of Wales.
The man has more control over his face than most actors have over their entire body, and one raised brow from him lands harder than a 5-minute monologue.
I'm not really a very diligent writer, so I thought I just stood in front of a mirror, to be honest, and I just started pulling faces, I mean, for want of a better term. And I just sort of, was doing this...
When did the trouble start? You see, my stethoscope is bobbing to the throbbing of your heart. From New Delhi to Darjeeling, I have done my share of healing, and I've never yet been beaten or outboxed. But her complaint has got me really foxed. Caress your tongue. Nothing the matter with it. Put it away, please.
Oh,
Good evening, gentlemen. No, that's no problem. Come in, please. Oh, no, come in, do. Oh, no, that table is reserved. It is also a table for 2 people. Perhaps this table might be more suitable for 9. Right. Now, what would anybody... Quiet, quiet, gentlemen, please, quiet. What would anybody like to drink? Right, now, what would anybody like to eat? It is a lamb dish, sir. Yes, a marinated lamb in coconut with a cream sauce. Very nice. No, not hot, sir. It is a, how can I put it? It is a medium spiced dish. Yes. And anything else for starters? Just some poppadoms and salad and yogurt and shit.
Anyway, it was this story of a friend of mine who went to a party, a housewarming party. This house had just been built. And he'd been invited to it, and he was late. He'd stayed late at work, and he was rushing to this party. He arrived at the party and suddenly realized this is the ultimate toilet joke. But don't retune, please. That he arrived at this party, and he was desperate to go to the toilet. And in quite a big way, he needed to go to the toilet. So he went, and he came, and he burst in the front door of the house, and there was a door by the front door, and he opened that door, and sure enough, it was a toilet. And there was a toilet, and he closed the door, and he locked it, and he sat down, and he relieved himself in the way that, that he needed to relieve himself. And he felt much better for it. And then he realized that the house had not actually been quite completed. And that the toilet was not actually connected. There was no water going in, and there was no drainage coming out. And he'd left this significant calling card of his own. And he sat there, and then he realized that it wasn't, in fact, it wasn't, it was a little office. It was a little study that they just dropped the toilet down. It wasn't supposed to be a toilet at all. And because it wasn't supposed to be a toilet, there was no toilet paper. And he was started thinking, what the hell am I going to do? And he rummaged around it in his briefcase, and he found some writing paper lying at the bottom of his briefcase, which is about the right size, it's the right sort of paper. So he used the writing paper as you would wish to use toilet paper, and then he suddenly realized that it was his headed notepaper that he'd used. It had his name, Richard Steiner, written across the top, and he left the paper on top of what he left in the toilet. And it was this fantastic way that it was the least anonymous way you could have committed this heinous social crime.
Probably realized by now, this is hell. And I am the devil. Now, murderers, over here, please. Thieves, if you could join us, and lawyers, you're in that way. Yes, there's plenty of room. If the hedge fund managers would just move along a tiny bit. There we go. The French. Are you here? And the Americans. If you'd just like to keep clear of that big space there, we're reserving for a Mr. Trump. And Christians. Christians? Yes, I'm sorry. I'm afraid the Jews were right. Thank you. Knock, knock. Who's there? Death. Death?